If I pulled the plug in my home, how would I keep myself cool? Portable ice unit, and if we went over here to our display, you'll be able to see, what does that say? Right here. It's about at that's at 706. It's typically about 10 hours that you get with your portable AC unit. If you're thinking about how you're gonna keep yourself cool, a fan, a portable AC unit, or a window AC unit, this is that way. We need to think about and where we live, our options. This is the first step do you think about right now, Adam?
It is, and it's a step that has to be just, you know, proactively discussed, right? It's something that, it's nice to hear from an expert. It's nice to get the guidance, because then we understand why we need it and why we want this particular model. Sometimes it can be confusing because EcoFlow makes so many great versions, lesser powered, more power. This is that sweet spot, and it is the new one, by the way. This isn't the old model that's on clearance. It is the Delta 2. I should make sure to reinforce that. This isn't the one that, you know, they stopped making. It is the brand new Delta 2. We're just doing it at a crazy, crazy value for today. So where we are, the bundle obviously accounting for the majority of the sales. It's what everybody, when they look at the difference in pricing, it's $100 more from $599 to $699, but you get a massive amount of extra stuff like the solar panel. The solar panel alone can go for around $300 to $400. It's included if you spend just $100 more, and the power strip. Nobody talks about the power strip. I love this, because Justin, the one thing about the EcoFlow is you want to plug in as much as possible, and this allows us to do it.
You know, and the funny thing, even with the EcoFlow, you get like 13 different outlets to plug stuff in. When you look at, even again, we talk about obviously the alternatives of gas, of propane, you hear us talk about all the time. But even when you look at them, they've got like one outlet for an AC. They certainly don't have a USB port, let alone a USB-C. This is pure sine wave technology, meaning anything that you plug in is going to be the power that it needs. But if you need more outlets, that's what we made exclusive as a bundle, that little power strip, and you still get the USB-C right there. So whether you use it in conjunction with your EcoFlow and or not, I use that one actually right by my bed because it has the USB-C. You're gonna love it.
It's a bonus, and they did that for the anniversary month. It's not normally in there. Normally I'd be sat here saying, oh, don't forget to pick up the power strip. It's an extra $50, $60. It's included if you order it today. We were at $250 left. We're now $210 left. So we're getting more and more folks placing the order or putting it in their shopping cart. We're now under $210, I'm being told. Okay, so we're about to fall under $200. When you think about the convenience of this, that it isn't so big, that it isn't so bulky, that I can move it. I could have this in the kitchen, as you're about to see, but I could take it into the living room, plug in my television, and be able to watch TV. I can make sure that the modem and router and laptop work, so I can get online, see what's happening, what's the news, you know, send emails if I need to, check on family members, and then I can take it, carry it to the bedroom, and plug in the CPAP machine, my alarm clock, whatever it may be. They all plug into here, and they will last for hours and hours and hours. Free shipping is added in, so you've got the free shipping and handling. There's just no extra expense to this. And Justin, not to put you on the spot, but
you're putting me on the spot?
I am gonna put you on the spot. That's my way of saying I'm putting you on the spot. You know, I'm torn in this presentation because as I was through the month of June, because there's a lot of important messages and stories about EcoFlow, but you cannot ignore this price and the value.
Well, you know, it's something that we always talk about. It's one thing if it was $50 off or $100 off or $200 off. And when you look at the value, remember, we keep mentioning, and maybe this gets lost, this is brand new technology. We just launched this a little bit over a year ago. So let me talk about that really quickly. This isn't last year's technology, not even the year before that. This is now technology. It's the same battery technology you'll find in a Tesla vehicle, where we're going to have the ability to charge faster. It's going to last longer. So if you were to deplete the battery on this once a day, you could do that for the next 10 years. And that's why we offer a 5-year warranty as opposed to a 2-year warranty. And it's lighter weight. So longer lasting as opposed to just about a few years to 10 years. Recharging faster. We would say 0 to 80% about a little over an hour. Now it's 0 to 80% in 50 minutes. I think that's where you think about, well, I'm on the fence. Am I gonna do it? Am I not gonna do it? 50% of your home appliances powered right here, and we're giving you an example of what you can power. Full-size refrigerator, a microwave, a blow dryer, a coffee maker, a fan, a TV. And you were talking about, you know, just entertainment. When we think about being able to have something like this, it's about being able to not just check off, well, food and water. It's about being able to check off that one thing, which is, I want my life to continue as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
And that's what this allows us to do so effortlessly. And there's no fear of you're going to get this home and you're not going to be able to use it. That's why they designed it. Every one of us can use this. It's the press of a button. It is important who you buy from, though. You know, you might never have heard of EcoFlow, so I'll tell you it's the #1 in America because it is. They are the innovators in America. They are the most preferred brand in America. That's important. It's not like it's, you know, Bob's Generators, who we've never heard of, and you hope that your money's being well spent. We know you're buying the best. And that's a word I very rarely use, but I think most definitely I can use it here. They are the best in the country, the best in America. The write-ups, the magazines, the TV, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas in January, it's EcoFlow. You are buying the best, but you're getting it for a lot less. The reason is because EcoFlow started their business on this network, HSN, 6 years ago. They launched to the United States one Sunday evening at 9 p.m. And ever since then, as you would imagine, they've given us and our customers the best pricing in America. That's why I want to jump and scream and shout that you're getting a $1,430 package for $699.99. When it comes to the good times, it's going to power your life through tailgating, the RV, that camping trip, that picnic at the park or the picnic at the beach. We'll take this with us everywhere and anywhere. Where do you need power? Portable power, you have got it with this. So you can use it in a daily way if you so desire, but you can also most certainly use it when all else fails and you absolutely need power. We are 115 remaining. We will be sold out. We are anticipating a complete sellout in the next 12 minutes. When we do sell this out, there is no advanced order or extended delivery. There is no encore after this. There's simply no more to do an encore with. We do have EcoFlows available, but you'll pay more for it. Essentially what it is, you know, if you go to a store with $6.99 and say, I want to buy an EcoFlow, you absolutely can buy an EcoFlow, but you won't buy that one. You'll buy a lesser powered EcoFlow. I'd rather you took that same $6.99 and got the most powerful version of the Delta 2 that we have on HSN, the brand new version of the Delta 2. You're getting a lot more for your money if you're ordering this one tonight. We're about to fall under 100. We have a little bit of hold. hsn.com is your fastest way in. You can scan the QR code, or if it's just easier to call us, absolutely call us. We've spoken, Justin, you know, candidly about the scare factor, and it is scary. When the power goes out, that is not a good feeling.
Well, it's not only is it not a good feeling, but then we think about what we resort to. You know, again, we talk about, you know, when we do that simulation where the thunder hits and the lightning hits, and it does strike that chord in you, doesn't it? Where you feel that pit in your stomach where you think, yeah, what would I do? You know, I talked about it earlier when my dad was in town, you know, the first time he really started thinking about it, he's like, well, we had that hurricane that we thought was going to be coming our way that's actually hitting Texas right now. We're not prepared. And they live in Miami. Well, how do you get prepared? We need to start thinking about how you get prepared. When you start to think about how you get prepared, that's what leads you to the world of EcoFlow. Again, another alternative for gas and propane, a #1 alternative right here at HSN for your go-to power brand. It's a matter of if, it's not a matter of when. And we don't know how long we'll be out of power, but I've got my refrigerator plugged in right now. If I was to come over here and I was to open it up, you'd be like, well, how much food do I have? You know, I can't go to the grocery store right now without spending $50, $100, $200, $300. I can't. You know, I mean, I could leave there thinking, I know I got brownies and brookies. Well, I've got a sweet tooth, obviously. Full freezer, full refrigerator, insulin, all of those things. We need to keep our food cool. Right here, it's going to show you exactly how long you can keep it cool. One touch of a button, Adam, and that's it. We talked about the intimidation factor. If this was a gas generator, would you feel comfortable right now when we hit that lightning, when we hit that thunder, could you start a gas generator? And where does it live? It lives outside. You need gas, you need a full extension cord, you need to get it to your appliance that you need. How long would that take? Is it raining outside? I'm just saying there's an easier way. That's what this is all about.
But you have to paint the picture because it's new. We've not grown up with this. This isn't something that's in our minds. We're not used to this. We are used to traditional gas generators. We know gas generators, and we know the massive price tags that are attached to them. We know the maintenance issues attached to them. So when you see this little thing, it's like, well, what's that gonna do? It's gonna do everything. It's going to power your full-size refrigerator and your television and your microwave and the fan and the air conditioning unit and the heater in the wintertime. It will support those. I always talk about the lady who called who was reliant on a scooter to get around the house. Of course, you know, you suddenly start to connect the dots. You say, well, if the power goes out and I need a scooter to get around my home and I can't recharge the scooter, what am I going to do? Well, you can with this. You know, everybody has different reasons for buying it. Simple reasons, more important reasons, life or death reasons, but the joy of it is that HSN makes it accessible and affordable, attainable, and truly is able to share with you how much, not only of an innovation this is, but a game changer this is for every single one of us. Look, if you live in a condominium, in an apartment, this is your answer to have backup power. You can't have a traditional generator. If you have a family to support, and you've been through a natural disaster, and you know the hardships and the heartaches that ensue, you know the importance of having backup power. If you live alone, and you know, obviously, that it is always, always daunting when you don't have that other person sat right next to you to go through the moment with, to help us through the moment. It's scary. This is the thing that we can reach out and grab and say, I know I'm going to be okay because EcoFlow is there by my side. I know I can do this by myself. I know I can get through whatever power outage it may be and live normally and comfortably. 85 left. Is it a big deal? It's the biggest deal. That's, I suppose, how I wanted to frame this hour. I've done 1 million of these EcoFlow hours, different models, different prices, different values. This isn't normal. This was the 6th anniversary megastar that through the month of June was on. This was how we were celebrating 6 years. We took the Delta 2 to the lowest price. We bundled the solar panel that's normally around $400 and the power strip that's normally $50, $60, $70, and we added it all in for just $100 more. We took a $1,430 package and offered it for $699, and it was huge. It was massive. When June ended, the anniversary ended. But HSN, with Hurricane Beryl and all the crazy things that have been going on, agreed to do an encore for the 4th of July holiday weekend, and that is now, you are the last that can order it. This offer is over right here, now and tonight and today. Poor Justin's done this presentation on the Delta 2 so many times through the month of June, he could do it with his eyes closed, but it is ending tonight. When it does sell out in the next few minutes, we have other EcoFlows, but they are not as good a value as this. I want you to get more for less. I want you to save $500, $600, $700, $1,000 nearly and get a massive amount more for your money. 70 now remain before complete sellout. If you have the HSN card, you can do it that way. QVC credit card, you can shop with that on VIP financing. It brings the price down to $38 and change. Remember, we're doing free shipping and handling. If you want to apply for the HSN card, you most certainly can do it. Give us a call. Most folks get approved immediately. You can take another $40 off this. If you don't have an HSN card, don't want an HSN card, that's okay. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. We'll take this and divide it by 5. It brings the price down to $140, and you'll have it right now. And Justin, it's about having it now. It's about having it before something happens rather than wishing you had it when something's happened.
Yeah, absolutely. The difference between being proactive and reactive, you know, if we're reactive, we just live through a scenario that we didn't want to live through. And now we're being proactive, so when this happens, we've got everything that we need. You know, and what do we need? We need food, we need water, we need power. So here we are in that bedroom. It's pitch black. But what about our necessities? What about the food? What about the water? What about those medical devices? I've got a CPAP machine running right now, and just one touch of a button to see how long it'll run, 21 hours, or about 19 hours to 21 hours. If it's the difference between having a great night's sleep, between having that peace of mind in those just-in-case moments, we don't know. And we think, again, what would that option look like? if you don't have that in mind, you know, I always think of it, this is a PSA.
Right.
Right. It's by the way, there's a storm coming, and then you think, oh, great. Well, it's just, well, that's what he's wanted us to talk about. There's a storm coming. In my life, in my family's life, especially here in Florida, we've accepted the fact that at any point in time, we're going to be out of power, whether it's a little afternoon shower or a hurricane. And so what do? Why would we not have something there for us in that just-in-case moment? And the only reason why you couldn't, and maybe it's not a value type of thing, but because something didn't exist. Now something does. That's what EcoFlow is. It's that one thing that does exist now that allow you to have the power to power up a refrigerator, a CPAP machine, again, for 20 hours. Medical devices and so on, 90% of your home appliances can be powered by this Delta 2. And you were just talking about, Adam, this isn't 2-year-old technology.
Right.
It's now. And so when we think about the discount that you're getting today's technology, the newest, latest, and greatest. It's not something that's old. So you're getting something that's going to last you at least, at the minimum, 10 years. And what do I mean by that? With a cell phone. You get a new cell phone, and all of a sudden, after a couple years, the battery just doesn't hold its charge like it used to. That's because after a certain amount of depleting the battery and recharging, you have what we call a life cycle. You had about 300 life cycles on our older Delta 1300. This has 3,000. That's 10 times more than we had before, life cycles, which will mean if you were to deplete it and recharge this power station for 10 years, you could do it for 10 years. That's the difference. You're investing in something that will last you at least, at the minimum, 10 years with a 5-year warranty. It's newer, it's not older technology, which is, I think, why this has become more popular than ever.
Well, everybody expects when it's the old one that there's going to be a big discount, but not the new one. You don't get, nearly $1,000 off for the new one, and that's what we're doing tonight. We started this special presentation with just over 400 available. I now have 45 left, 45 left. The biggest offer of the year sells out when the next 45 are reserved. EcoFlow will be back. There's great things always from EcoFlow, but for anybody that's had this on the wish list, on the to-do list, this is that mega opportunity to grab it at that rock bottom price. And just, as insider information, many of you already know this, but when any brand celebrates their anniversary, look for the best prices. That's what this was. It was for EcoFlow's 6th anniversary. And it's funny in those 6 years to go from a brand that nobody knew EcoFlow. It is now America's number one, most preferred, most highly coveted, most highly sought after. People pay more for EcoFlow because they know there's quality there, there's durability there, there's power there, there's capacity there, faster recharge there. Ease of use is built in. Any one of us can use this. And 6 years later, we celebrate that by offering the lowest price, we believe, anywhere in the country. We don't think anybody's got what we've got. There was 45, there's now 40 remaining, so this is going to be down to the wire. I see the clock, 40 left, 3 minutes to go. Free shipping and handling, flex pay. Remember, the $699 is for $100 more. You're getting over $400 and something of extra value. You're getting the solar panel that will mean that you can always power this up. A gas generator runs out of gas, you're out of luck. When this runs out of power, the rays from the sun can give you free, infinite, sustainable energy. This will always have power, therefore it will always be able to power the appliances, the devices, the things in your home. And don't forget the bonus power strip. It's a little thing, but it's a big thing, an extra $50, $60, $70 value. We're including it for every order that's placed today with the EcoFlow. We're now under 40. Justin, exciting month June was. I'm thrilled that we got to do this one last time on a product that makes people feel easier and better about what may happen in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, whenever you see us, it's the knowing that we typically have the best value that you're going to find anywhere. Of course, with Adam, because this is that time when we think about when's the best time to be prepared. Of course, it's now. We don't want to think about tomorrow or the yesterday. We want to think about now because we don't know what tomorrow holds. We want to make sure we get it in time. I'm not kidding. Adam, when my aunt ordered that Today Special, she got it within a week.
Right.
I don't know how long it'll take, but you think about it, you order it now. If you have that decision that you made and you get it within a week, that's going to make you feel even better. The fact that you get the solar panel as well, plus that power strip, an exclusive bundle, you will not find anywhere else except for right here at HSN.
And not forgetting